Good morning, African Stars International School learners. I'm Miss Selvi, your grade 5 agriculture teacher. Welcome to our 9th e-learning lesson of term 2. Today we'll still continue with animal production, but looking at the poultry and other types of animals that people farm with. Before we start with our lesson, let us look at the answers to the previous activity, activity 33 on page 56 in your agriculture textbook. Question 1. Choose names from the block and name these different breeds of sheep correctly. A. It's showing the Mara sheep. B. These are the Merino sheep. And C. Karakul sheep. And also D. Dorpa sheep. And these are the answers. Okay, poultry. Poultry are domesticated birds which are mostly kept for their eggs, meat, and also their feathers. Most people farm with chicken, they also farm with quail, but few people farm with quail in Namibia. Mostly maybe farms which are found in Commerce region. They also farm with ducks or geese. Few houses in the villages also they have ducks, geese, and ostriches on commercial farming, like starting from the central Namibia going south, and also the guinea fowl. Some people also in the villages have the guinea fowls, and also pigeons. We also find pigeons in some houses in the villages. Okay, now this is a chicken, these are the quail, and the ducks or geese, they almost look the same except the height and the size. And the pigeons, sometimes you can just call them doves because they're almost similar. And the ostriches and the guinea fowls. Chickens. The female chicken is called a hen, and the male chicken is called a cock. The baby is called a chick. And then the geese or the ducks. The female goose, one geese is plural and singular is goose. So the female goose is called a goose. So the name doesn't change. The male goose is called a gander, and the baby is called a gosling. The female duck is called a duck. So it's still the same thing for female. And the male one is called a drake, and a baby a duckling. Okay. Chickens provide us with meat and eggs. And there are some of the chickens which are mostly farmed because of their eggs, and some are farmed because of their meat. And ducks are often kept on farm for their feathers, which is called down. But some people, or most of the people, eat duck meat also. Where will chickens do well? The chicken live well in any place. They can be in a small area, like in a cage, or in the chicken coop, not the cage, but the chicken coop, or they can just roam freely in a farm. Mostly, they walk free and can find their own food, so they don't need to be supplemented with food. Or they can also be given supplementary food such as peels, mealies, grain, mahangu grain or maize grain, and any food can be suitable for chickens because they also eat worms and other types of insects. Other poultry like the geese and the ducks, they need permanent water source because they spend lots of water. They spend lots of time in the water or near the water. They like cooling off. Okay. Ostriches. Ostriches are also types of poultry. Ostriches are very popular for their feathers and their meat. And the shells of the eggs of the ostriches can be decorated to make ornaments, which are mostly sold to the tourists, but other people also do buy. And ostriches do well in very dry areas. And then moving on to other animals which people also farm with, we have rabbits. Rabbit farming. The rabbits need little space to live, so they don't really need a lot of space. They can also be kept in cages. And the rabbits eat grass vegetables, and fruits, so they're herbivores. And we get meat, skins, and hair from the rabbit. Game. These are animals which are hunted for sport, game hunting, and also for their meat. Many different kinds of game can be found on game farms. For example, the commercial farmings, they keep some games such as the kudus, the hamspock or the oryx, and also the springboks. These animals are found on farms with plenty of trees, grass, and also bushes. Okay. And these are the rabbits, rabbit farming, different types of game. We have the kudu, the springbok, and also the oryx. Okay, now time for activity 36. In your agriculture grade 5 textbook, name at least 2 products we get from the rabbits and 2 products we get from the ostriches, and also 2 products we get from the kudus. This activity is on page 60 in your agriculture grade 5 textbook. We have come to the end of today's lesson. Answers to the activity will be provided in our next lesson. Remember to keep safe, wash your hands, and avoid crowded places in order to fight COVID-19. Thank you.